seem to relish these conditions, and especially after the first innings of the first test match, it was completely different the way you felt that you could bowl, isn't it?
No, look, actually, this wicket's very different to what we played in the first game. It was the first one was a red soil wicket, this was a clay wicket. In as much as it looked quite bad from the top, a lot of people were predicting a lot of things. I thought it was those balls that were doing much weren't actually getting your wickets. It was the mind that was actually getting the wickets. So we had to really play on the mind of the batsman to get those wickets. It's easier to say that go out there, bowl, and you'll get the wickets. It's not as easy as it looks, because I've been playing here for years now. It takes a certain amount of pace, a certain amount of guile to be able to do it. I mean, I'm very happy that I did it and we won the game.
The way you batted, there seemed a definite game plan, because the first innings you ran down the track and edged one. But it seemed as if you wanted to bring that sweep shot out every time you wanted. Was that the way to go about it?
Look, I think keeping the intent was very, very important. In between the game as well, we were wondering, I was having a chat with Rohit and the batting coach and a lot of the others about what sort of options we can create to put the pressure back on the bowler. It is very important that you put the pressure on them, because if you don't put pressure and if you allow them to dictate terms, it's going to get easier. So I just thought whatever I practice, it's about time that I went out there and expressed myself rather than waiting for, those loose balls to get the momentum. So I wanted to take it upon myself, and first one and I connected, and the first couple I connected, I realized I got the hang of the wicket and things just got easier from there.
You did mention Vikram Rathore in one of your interviews after getting that 100. We asked him as well, but he gave us nothing. So can you just explain what he actually told you?
No, look, I'm someone who tries hard. When it doesn't go my way, I try harder. So sometimes for me, starting at Drumline Oval, it's not just Vikram alone. He's been very, very supportive of whatever I wanted to attempt. A lot of my batting was about me internally thinking and what was happening with the crease, the setup, the technique, and all that sort of stuff. Whereas my batting was more about hands, get through the ball and sort of think tactically rather than think technically. So these were certain things that had been seated in my head over the last 2-3 years. Especially with Vikram coming there, Ajinkya played a crucial role in terms of telling me I'm overthinking it and have to just get it done. All those things played a massive role, but that innings at Sydney really set the tone for me. I'm very, very pleased about how it's gone. I'm actually enjoying my game, which is exactly why I started playing the game. I'm so happy it happened in Chennai that I got 105.
You know that every time you see the giant screen, there is some analysis of your bowling happening, and you were asked this morning as well. Just in your own words, just the different changes in action. We have spoken a lot about this. How do you manage to do it? How are you able to change so many actions within one game, within one spell, and also the new load-up which you have? I think you should talk about it.
Look, I think every sort of load-up gives a different result in terms of how the pitch is reacting and how the conditions are, what the breeze is like. So if I'm trying to cock my wrist at a 180-degree angle, it starts to drift more. If I want to cut the drift and get the batsman moving away from it, I try and load up differently. I try and increase the speed of my run-up, lessen it by a fraction of a degree. All these things are working beautifully because of the awareness that I've created for myself. Bowling is more about awareness and having the bravery to be able to go out there and express yourself. A lot of people tend to practice and change a lot about their bowling, but don't have the courage to go out there and give it. It's one life, one game. I played it for the last 25 years. If I can't do it here, where else will I go and express it? Like I said, the joy is coming out, and hence the bowling is also coming the way it is.
Really well bowled, Ashwin. But ennoda Tamil romba bayangarama irukadu, unga Tamil mari irukadu. But home ground, neenga sonnel home ground, home advantage, just to have crowds back, and inga vilayadradhu உங்களுக்கு especially பயங்கர encouragement கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. நீங்களே சொல்லுங்க தமிழ்ல.
இல்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்லணும்னா வந்து இந்த மாதிரி சென்னையில சேப்பாக்ல நான் எப்பயாவது சேப்பாக்கில் என்னைக்காவது நான் வந்து விளையாடுவேனா, இந்த கிரவுண்டில் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு 4 பேர் கை தட்டுவாங்களா, இல்லை இந்த கிரவுண்ட்லலாம் நம்ம விளையாட அலௌடான்னு பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஒரு 9 இயர் 8 இயர் ஓல்டாக வந்து விளையாடிருக்கேன். விளையாடும் போது நான் வெறும் கிரிக்கெட்டர்ஸை தான் பார்த்துருக்கேன். டெஸ்ட் மேட்ச் இதே ஸ்டாண்ட்ஸில் உட்காந்து பார்த்துருக்கேன். எங்கள் அப்பா எல்லா டெஸ்ட் மேட்ச்சும் கூப்பிட்டு வருவார். பட் எனக்கு வந்து சொல்கிறதுக்கு வார்த்தையே இல்லை. ஏன்னா நான் இங்கே 4 டெஸ்ட் மேட்ச் விளையாடிருக்கேன். ஈஸியாக இதுதான் மோஸ்ட் ஸ்பெஷல் டெஸ்ட் மேட்ச். ஒரு என்ன சொல்கிறது, ஒரு ஹீரோ ஃபீலிங் கிடச்சிது. எவ்ரி டைம் நான் ஒரு பால் போட்டாலோ இல்லை கேப்பை கட்டினாலோ ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃபீலிங். கோவிட் டைம்ஸில் கிரிக்கெட்டே இல்லாத ஒரு நாலேஜபிள் சென்னை க்ரௌட் கேம் இன் நம்பர்ஸ். நிறைய பேர் வந்தாங்க, சுத்தமாக வந்து வரியே பண்ணல. வந்து மாஸ்கே போடலைன்னா கூட கை தட்டி க்ளீனாக கலக்கி விட்டாங்க மேட்சை. இந்த மேட்ச் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு ஐ வில் டெடிகேட் இட் டு த சென்னை க்ரௌட் ஃபார் வாட் தே டிட். அண்ட் crowd illa adnala da 1-0 down ponom. Crowd vandanaala 1-0 aidom. Ahmedabadliyum crowd varum, so hopefully we can take it on from there.
Thanks for your time, Ashwin. Really well done. Third man to get 100 and 5 wickets, and also back-to-back 5 wickets. Really well done.
Thank you.
Really proud of you.